say like that I have super high intelligence? Because people are gonna be like, oh, you have an ego.
I'll tell you, what? Well, nobody's watching anyway. Also, I'll say it, and then it won't sound like you feel like you're too ego driven or whatever. Zach has a high intelligence. All right, you can lead into your thing now.
Okay. Nice. No, I mostly wanted to talk about like personalities. So, there's a personality test that I did with my psychologist. Or I didn't actually do the test. We kind of just guesstimated what my results would be because we both have a good understanding of how I work.
Right. So which test was it?
I don't even know what the fucking name of it is.
Was it like the 16 personality one?
No, the 13 personality test is not the same thing.
Okay.
It's 6 personalities, and basically everyone has at least a bit of each.
Uh-huh.
But you have like a dominant, a secondary, and then a tertiary one, right? And then there's a lot of like interesting interactions between them. So like your dominant personality is obviously the one that you pull the most traits from. Your secondary, like for me, that's the dreamer personality is what it's called. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of well, it's kind of a little bit of what it sounds like a little bit daydreamy. Don't necessarily want to lead things, you just want to follow.
Right.
What is it? Creative, but in the sense of like you don't necessarily actually create much. You're more like you have like a passion project. Right? So I do have something like that. And let's see. And then my second is probably rebel, which is like fun-loving. Well, fun-loving. They're usually funny, original. I don't remember all of the like little ins and outs. Mm-hmm. But basically, I'm one of. So there are 6 personality types, and oh yeah, you're gonna have to do some learning on this run. What is it? So 2 out of the 6 see the world in the way that they have less value than their peers. So like if you meet someone, you will intrinsically associate less value with yourself compared to them. Whereas the other 4 personality types are like, everyone is an idiot, and you have to prove to me that you are not an idiot. You know?
Oh, does fucking pink ground stuff do damage?
Yes.
That's mean.
It is mean.
This is gonna take a couple hundred tries.
It took me a couple tries too. What is it? There's actually a really cool like finisher to this boss that you can do.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but you have to get to second phase first, so. But yeah, like I was saying, so I just have to keep in mind, this was mostly, we were talking about like relationships. Mm-hmm. And I was telling her like, right now, I cannot be arsed to deal with people. Yeah. I don't really care about relationships, right? Well, I care about my relationships, just not like an actual romantic one. Like, I'm not interested. Or I guess not interested is not the right word. It's more like I'm not actively looking.
Right, okay.
And she was just saying, like, first of all, it's not the type of thing where like it obviously, I mean it's weirdly enough, it's the type of thing where like it happens overnight, as in like one day you're single and then the next you're going to be in a relationship. Right. But it doesn't happen in the sense of like I'm just going to meet someone out of the blue and be like that, you know? Mm-hmm. Or I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, she was telling me that I need to just keep in mind when I go on dates and stuff, not to ask the question of like, what am I bringing for them? Mm-hmm. But what are they bringing for me? You know what I mean? Right. So like a lot of people are worried about like, oh, what do they think of me? Blah, blah, blah. it's like I know who I am. I will be very open about who I am. That was another thing I mentioned is like I will mention my faults. I'll mention my weaknesses. It doesn't bother me because I live with them.
Right.
And I focus on them. Oh, right. This is the line, right? So the two personalities that like associate less value with themselves, they focus more on their weaknesses than their strengths. And so they lose touch with reality because, or in the sense that they don't see their qualities, right?
Right.
Whereas on the other hand, a lot of people see their qualities and choose not to see their weaknesses. And I mean, obviously everyone is aware of their weaknesses. If you don't think you have any, you might be narcissistic.
Yeah.
That's where the road kind of leads. This is fun.
I don't know what's going on here.
Well, this is phase 2, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Keep running.
Yay! Fucking really?
Yep.
No, this is not happening. What the fuck was that shit?
Can I show you something cool, actually? No cap.
No. Looks at the controller.
It's fine. It's fine. Hey, I want to show you something cool. I'm not gonna finish the fight,
dude. I can guarantee you 100% whatever you're about to show me, I'm not gonna be able to replicate. But go for it.
I mean, I don't need you to. I just wanted to show you because it's something I learned from this speedrun, and it's like it's just super cool. And it turns out I don't remember how to play this game.
I'm not the only one. Woo!
That's okay. I'll get used to it very quickly.
Cause yeah, it was funny. I took the 16 personality quiz, and I thought they pretty much nailed me.
Yeah. What did you even get?
I can't remember now. I was it might have been mediator.
Oh yeah, that's my personality type. When I did it last.
Interesting.
You and I are very similar in a lot of ways.
Well, so how much did you get on the introverted scale?
I was very split. So I think I was like 55-ish on introversion.
Okay, I got 96 introvert. And I remember I did this for school, and the idea was he wanted us to take these quizzes so we'd have an idea of what our teammates are like, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, cool idea. So with my teammates, they're like, so what'd you get? I got mediator, and I was 96% introvert. And the first thing I said was, I can't believe I missed the last 4%. I don't know where I went wrong. Oh, smart.
You can target all of those, but this is the thing I wanted to show you. So during this whole run, you know, it will keep you in place. But what you can do is after this, you can actually charge a speed boost.
Oh.
And then you can save it. And if you had done it right, what you can do is you can speed boost into the boss. And if you manage to do that, you will instantly win.
That's actually super cool.
I have done it once.
That is some nice tech.
I'm gonna die soon, but it was worth it. There it is.
There he goes. I guess you can actually counter that attack.
You can. I just did it way too early. But yeah, that's the thing I wanted to show you. Anyway, so I haven't really used the 16 person. I mean, it felt pretty accurate when I read it. I feel like I end up always in the middle on issues, or like I always see both sides, weirdly enough.
Well, I try to. I've been a lot less...
I try to, but I kind of naturally do it too. I know you and I have always been like that. We will always like play devil's advocate for each other.
Yeah. Actually, that was one thing I really liked about South Park is I felt like even if I didn't know why they were bothering to play devil's advocate for this particular thing, they were always doing it, and I always found it interesting to see these weird opinions.
Yeah. I mean,
The episode that always comes to mind is the one where they defend Marlboros, interestingly enough, the fucking cigar company. And I was like, weird position, but it's interesting. And I don't think it's their opinion. I think they just like doing devil's advocate. You know what I mean?
I think they do it just as satire.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's their form of satire. Is they're like, we're gonna show how stupid this is just by taking the angle that's stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? They've done that quite a bit, actually.
Okay. Well, I knew how to do it. You just hold down the trigger and move it around, but couldn't quite get it up.
Yeah, no, it's not easy. I was messing up too. So yeah.
Are these always the same?
Yes, it's always the same pattern. So after these two, you can charge a speed boost. You just have to activate it a little earlier. That's all. Where was I going with this again? Oh yeah, I was talking about like what my dating life's gonna be like. My dating life is boring. I haven't seen anyone.
No, I mean same. I have a very lackadaisical attitude about it too, though.
Well, for you, you don't like going out as much as I do.
No.
And I don't like going out in the first place, so that says quite a bit about both of us. But, you know, I won't turn my nose up. I mean, I'm actually on apps. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But for me, I don't even feel like I bother with trying at all, really. Especially for dating. It's not even going outside that's the big issue. I just don't kind of care. I kind of feel like it'll happen naturally if it happens.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I'll say is, like, you will inevitably need to put in some effort.
No, I know that for sure. It's mostly just like the meeting people thing where I'm like, I meet people and I imagine I'll just eventually hit it off with somebody.
Yeah, I think for you, the thing that worries me the most, honestly, is just the getting to that point. Like,
yeah, exactly. I need to meet people.
Yeah, you actually have to network. And I'm very bad at it too. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say like, oh, I'm a super... No, I am absolutely dog shit at networking with people. But I do get out a little more than you.
I mean, it's been a bit better recently. I have the job at the, what's it called?
It's true. Actually, a retail job makes it really, really like improves that skill.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny because I've actually talked with a couple of customers who were eligible ladies and also very interesting and into board games. So.
Cool. Eligible ladies. I don't even... You know what? I've come to the point where, like, I barely think about that anymore. Just in general, like, eligibility.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think of it in the sense of, like, if you're not on the same level as me, we're not going to have a fulfilling relationship, you know? But I don't think of like, oh man, that person's really eligible. I gotta just go with the flow. Oh.
All right. Well,
nice try.
Oh.
You gave it your whole ass on that one.
See, this is what I always forget about space jump is you have to be on the downwards for you to be able to space jump, whereas I just mash buttons.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun. It's just her running endlessly towards me. Dun 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 dun.
I wasn't here to do a 12-minute cardio test. I'm here to blow up people. Ouch.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't even know where we're fucking going with this.
What the fuck was that shit?
Yeah, that sucks. You can't just stay in the air at first, you have to go now. Yep.
Oh my god, that timing is rough.
That timing do be rough, though. Thankfully, he fucking sits there like a goon for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Close, though, close.
But yeah, for me, it's like people will go on dates, but I feel like all of my friends, I just met them naturally, and we just kind of got closer normally, you know? It's most relationships, I find our proximity and time.
It's a little dependent on who you talk to. Mm-hmm. There are obviously people who will be more social and end up just again, it is a time and place thing, I think. But you can definitely push that time and place forward, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you do have to take action for sure. When I became friends with Seb, I actually made the first move. I offered to trade him a Zoroark he wanted to use in his Pokemon Black playthrough, because I had one. But then again, after that, he was the one who kept that going. Every time I was like leaving class, he's like, "Oh, you're leaving? Let's head home together," because we had the same bus route. I'm like, "All right, sure."
No, dude, that's perfect. It means you're probably a cool enough person to be friends with in the first place. You know?
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, there it goes again. Dang. Nice try. But yeah, a lot of my friends have been very proximity based. Usually, I'll make some comment that somebody else will laugh at.
I have to shoot.
Yeah, you have to shoot. I will make some stupid comment that somebody else will laugh at, and that's usually how I make friends. But it doesn't work all the time. Some people do suck, actually.
And sometimes it's just not.
Yeah, sometimes it's
just the personalities just don't.
Yeah. And sometimes you just have like nothing to do together.
Yeah.
That is also a huge problem. And another thing that we were talking about is, especially when it comes to like relationships, right? The older you get, just the more history you have to give each other. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
Because like, yeah, you'll get close to someone, but they won't know like all the ins and outs of who you are until you start revealing that. And there were a couple of different interesting concepts. So the first one is like, a lot of people don't like to show their weaknesses to people that they're dating. And so they end up in this relationship and they think they're so happy. And then they realize that there was something their partner did that they hated all along.
Yeah.
And it didn't bother them at first because they're in like the chemical love phase. And then after they just realized, oh shit, we were never meant to be. And that can come as a result of like everyone wants to just show the best of who they are, but really acknowledging your own weaknesses and being able to like show that and discuss that and being open to like criticism on that, I think that is a much more like attractive trait, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
That
Did
was
it.
Entirely luck.
He's still gonna do the wind move.
This is one of the things where I feel like whether I like it or not, people are going to realize most of my faults because I'm just fucking, I'm too lazy to hide it to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if too lazy to hide it is like the right way to put it.
I guess I'm too lazy to not be myself. It takes too much effort.
Exactly. This is what I told my psychologist too. Is like, I can only be me. So like, if I have a fault, I'll just be super open about it because that's just who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I might not tell them outright, but they'll figure it out because I'm also not gonna hide it.
I mean, I will actually tell people outright. Like, nope, I don't. Nope, don't like that. That's not me. But
oh, I hate that final one.
Yeah, honestly, oddly enough, it's easiest to do if you just have the speed booster.
Interesting.
I find that section easier if you just speed boost at the end. Nice! Now you get to see this!
Oh!
Let's go!
I'm still going, baby!
Oh yeah. Keep firing.
Look at her go!
Round and round.
Woo! Gotta go fast!
Gotta go fast. Oh, you beat him.
Oh, is that not just the end thing? Was that
Nope.
like... Okay, so if you get off the counter, you just do that and get free shots in.
Yeah, you just get a bunch of damage in.
Oh, okay,
but you
cool.
also finished him.
That was just one cutscene because he happened to die at that point.
Yep. Very cool.
Whoa, she did a kickflip. That's awesome.
Yep.
I
Is
wanna
that
have her
how
babies.
space jump works? I don't even know. But hooray! We got rid of all the goo. All the goo is gone.
Dude, no more goo. Goo the goo. Goo Lagoon?
Goo Lagoon. Nice.
Whoa! Whoa! Alright.
Whoa!
So that didn't take a million tries like I thought it would.
Well, whoa, we're at like 20 minutes now.
I forgot to put the timer on.
That's okay. I don't even see what the audio's at.
Oh yeah, we should probably go get our tea too.
Oh, fuck.
We might as well finish the episode.
Yes. What are we at?
20.
Oh, okay. We have like 5 minutes.
Adjust brightness.
Sorry, this entire episode has just been one psychologist session.
I mean, whatever we want to talk about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. That's why like I said, I don't mind discussing myself. I don't know. I've mostly just been super focused on school. I want to get into better shape too.
Oh my god, yeah. Especially coming up to summer, I might go back to work at the for a bit.
Okay.
And last year I tried biking up to the that lasted about 2 days. But I'd actually like it to last a bit longer this time, so I'm probably going to start
How long is that bike?
It depends. If you're like me and out of shape, about 3.5 hours.
Oh my god.
There, by the way, there and back it's like 7.
Yeah. That is insanity.
But to be fair, the second day it took me like almost an hour less time. So.
You have space jump.
I do. That's correct.
There you go.
Woo!
Never mind, it's blocked off. You can't get through there right now.
I don't like this game. I'm lost. Whee!
Well, thankfully, this game is very good at giving directions through gameplay.
Ah! Dun, dun, dun. This is one of the things where I'm like watching myself back and I'm always getting frustrated at myself. But you know what? I will say, it's not easy to talk and play a game.
Yeah, that's what they always say about the Let's Plays.
And it's more even insidious than it takes like your brain power while you're trying to focus on like a hard boss fight, right?
Right.
It's like while you should be learning these things, you're using that brain power to talk instead. So none of the stuff you're learning really sticks.
Yeah, it's tough. You really don't have time to let stuff like sink in very much.
Yeah.
So kind of just have to keep going, keep the conversation going.
Something I should be doing here.
Nope. You already did it.
Oh. Cool. Dun 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 dun.
I feel like you're overcomplicating this for yourself.
Maybe. This is not where I'm supposed to go.
I know this is where you're supposed to go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sure.
Let's go.
But like you're just like running around doing loop-de-loops and stuff, and I'm like, dude, you just run.
It's the Samblo way.
It is the Samblo way. She do be loop-de-loop. That doesn't hurt you anymore.
No. Oh, I have the Varia suit. That's right.
Varia suit and gravity suit.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, you know what? No, don't take this elevator.
No.
No,
Why?
because there is a better way to get where you need to go.
Okay. Am I going here?
Yep. You have last time you were here, you couldn't go into these rooms, or at least the ones on the right here. The left one is fine, but the right one was a heat room.
Oh, interesting.
And that teleporter actually takes you exactly where you want to go.
Mole lava room too, as well.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun.
I don't
know why that's funny to me.
Oh my. You're gonna be real happy now.
Yes, I will warp there. Do the warp thing!
Do the warp dance.
Oh! I was stretching, sorry.
Yes, I must scream intensely as I stretch.
I do that every time I stretch now. I don't know why. It just feels, I guess, it feels right.
Yeah. It's like how, I've noticed that I have a habit where if ever I do something, like, very deliberate where I'm, like, landing, I will instinctively go, like, ha! Or, like, something like that. I blame that on when I was young, I did Taekwondo lessons, and every time you kick, you do that. You know, I don't even think it's a super bad thing to do. You just have to hold it. There you go.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to put this up, but this is just the aiming. You don't need to do that. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to.
I was like, why is this so complicated? Whee!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just fun to make dumb noises.
It is. You got it!
Nick was actually, yeah, freaking screw attack! I'm invincible! I'm a god!
Nice.
Oh, look at that. Alright, we have a dick sine wave. I peeked the shit out of that mic.
That's a little noise, peepee noise.
Bump, 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 bump,
Pepe
bump,
hands.
bump, bump, bump.
Hmm.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
We're not even being stealthy. We're just fucking running through,
Smashing
fucking
into
lightning, lightning all around us.
I really wish with once you got screw attack, you could just go through any wall. You could even just like, if you wanted to, you could just keep going through a wall until you pop out into space.
Yeah, fuck. Like the boundaries of rooms don't matter anymore. You literally just travel through everything.
Yeah, Samus is like talking to in like Fusion. Samus is talking to Adam, and he's like, "So there are 10 socks." He's like, "Come again? How many X's?" And you just hear like fucking screw attacking out of the entire space station. He's like,
Yep.
"Nope, I'm out of here. Fuck
No,
that shit."
thank you. Goodbye.
Bum bum bum. It was always funny to me how I was trying to grab onto that.
It was always funny to me how Sonic, yes.
Sonic, gotta go fast. How Saw X, every time he chased you out of a room, you always just like left the room and then he didn't follow for some reason. He just got...
Yeah, he would always lag behind for a good couple seconds, and then he would get in the room and he'd be like,
well, she's not here. I guess she's gone.
yeah,
Fuck
like
off.
the most basic, like, this is the only way she could have gone, but I don't see her, so I guess she ain't here.
It's really fucking funny. And it's weird because there's the one part where he's just patrolling that one tiny area like he knows you're there. All right, fuck it. I guess I might as well at this point.
Yep. The 10 missile tanks are really convenient.
They are. And it's like, that part is scary because it's like, does he know I'm here? Why is he just going back and forth? And then like the second you leave that room, he's like, oh, well, I guess she's dead. Ow.
Ouch. Oof.
Did that hit me?
No.
I think that just barely missed.
It did just
Can I do
barely.
damage to them with this?
Yes, you can. It will take a couple hits. There is actually a way to unload your hitbox in this game.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they patched it out now, but I don't think they did. I think they said they wouldn't patch out, like, non-game breaking things.
Interesting.
But in the speedrun, what you can do is you can unload your hitbox, and then when you screw attack, you hit them on every frame that you're colliding with them. So you just, like, screw attack into them once and they explode.
That's really funny.
It is quite humorous. Yeah, it has to do with, like, Emmy doors.
Interesting.
Oops.
Oops, I died.
You did be dying, though. We should stop this episode?
Yeah, probably.
Look, you got to the next mini-boss.
Look,
That's great.
It's the same one as before. I'm gonna die another 50 times.
Hooray!